Today I'm reviewing the SkinMedica TNS Advanced Serum. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos. So if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsbeauty.com, join my Patreon community, or click on the link below. Okay, so this is a product that came out newer last year. I was excited to try it out. SkinMedica has their TNS growth factor complex, which I'll talk about in depth. But they have several other products with this ingredient in there, but most of them are not fragrance-free. So this was why this was exciting to me, because it's finally fragrance-free. So let's see. SkinMedica's TNS Advanced Serum is a skin rejuvenating formula that visibly improves the appearance of coarse wrinkles, fine lines, and saggy skin. Powered by TNS, MR, and Renaissance Advanced, this combination encourages skin cell renewal and supports collagen and elastin levels, revealing a smoother, radiant, and more youthful complexion. And I've also got a dupe that is about 1/3 of the price that I will also talk about. Okay, so my first criteria is packaging. They do a nice job to make you spend a lot of money, and look, it comes in a giant box, and it's got a giant container, even though it's a little 1-ounce tube, so the actual product in this is about 1 ounce. So there you go. So that's 1 ounce. This is the actual size of the packaging. I don't like the packaging because it has a dual pump system, which doesn't work well. So when I got this, one of these two chambers pumped out initially a ton. And so I emailed them. I said, there's an issue. And they said, tap it upside down. I did that. They also have these two little holes you can stick a paper clip in. It didn't work. So the first week I used this, I got everything out of one chamber. And now that I'm down towards the very bottom of it, only the product is coming out of the other chamber now, and no product coming out of the initial chamber. The other thing I don't like about it is this foil that they make to use look like silver packaging. The foil tends to flake off, get on your fingers, and when you're applying it, you'll notice little speckles on your face. Unless you're very careful about washing your hands after you open it up. So I'm not a fan of the fake gold foil. A lot of brands use this. I've had an eye cream that had the fake foil in the cap, so every time you'd use it, you'd end up looking like a mess. So, not a fan of it. The packaging, for the price they charge, I don't like the packaging. I'm not sure if the two serums can be mixed together. Maybe not. But they need to do something to change it up because it's just annoying. So, there you go. And now I'm down towards the end of the product, and only product is coming out of one chamber. I don't know if you can see that, but there we go. And you get a foil thing on the other chamber. So, okay. In terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, this does not contain any of those. It is also fragrance-free, unlike the TNS Essential Serum they sell. This one is made in the U.S., so no issues with that. Ease of use, so they recommend obviously using it morning and evening. Dispense a pump on the back of your hand, blend it together, then apply it to your face. Morning and evening. I didn't use it morning and evening. I probably went through this in 2 weeks if I used it morning and night. So I really wanted to extend my use, so I just used it at night. You could also pump it and then mix it with a little bit of lotion. Otherwise, it has a kind of a gel lotion texture that sets to a okay non-greasy finish. Again, we're only getting product from one pump now, which is irritating. But it does kind of have a slightly shiny finish, which is why I used it at night. So there you go. Look at all that gold speckle. Look, there you go. Look at my hand. Can you see all the gold speckles? Yeah, how annoying to spend so much money on something and then have the gold flakes, which I don't think have any skin benefit, all over your skin. So there we go. Okay. So let's talk about the ingredients of this one. So we've got human fibroblast conditioned media, which is their proprietary human growth factor cocktail. It's a controversial ingredient. I don't personally believe everyone should use it because it can cause new cells to grow, which is what helps the fine lines and wrinkles kind of disappear. It also, in my opinion, could have the potential, if you have skin cancer in your family, to cause those cells to proliferate out of control. So if you have a family history of skin cancer, there is just not a long-term study done on this to prove it's totally safe, in my opinion. In my opinion, everyone that uses something with the human growth factor in it are being a guinea pig. There's not a 20-year long study showing that it's totally safe. And until that happens, I personally would be uncomfortable recommending it to anyone that has a personal or family history of skin cancer or someone that has moles or things like that. So keep that in mind. That being said, I did notice a huge improvement in fine lines and wrinkles with this. So, yeah. So their conditioned media is kind of a big amount of growth factors that they grow in a lab. And it's illegal in some countries, so barley is typically used in its place as a safer alternative. So like in the Europe or UK, it's illegal, so you'll see barley growth factor. So that's the common other one. So, okay. Then we've got butter ether esters, which is an emollient from shea butter that has kind of a less thick feeling than typical shea butter does. We've got Lactococcus Ferment, which is a skin conditioning probiotic ingredient that can also help with epidermal growth and barrier repair. We've got whey protein, a good cell-communicating ingredient. And we've got Chlorella, another skin conditioning ingredient. We've got Saccharide Isomerate, a water-binding moisturizing ingredient. We've got Progaline, which is an ingredient that doesn't have a ton of independent research, but the manufacturer claims that it reduces signs of aging, saggy skin, wrinkles, improves firmness, elasticity, and helps the jawline contour for a complete remodeling effect with outstanding results on different areas of the face. It's all from the manufacturer. There's no real research on it. Hydrolyzed linseed extract, a good hydrating and skin conditioning ingredient. We've got grape flower extract, good for skin protecting. Apple, a nice hydrating ingredient. Then vitamin E, antioxidant hydrating, and then lecithin, a good hydrating ingredient. So a nice ingredient list, and it's nice to see that they didn't solely rely on just the main growth factor ingredient. They threw in a lot of other good ingredients. I said I was going to mention the similar product that is Revive Serums. They've got their Ultimate Serum, which uses the same human conditioned fibroblast media. This is a little bottle of it. I've been just really slowly testing it. They have a larger bottle, and when I get to price, this one is about $100. This one retails for about $300, although I didn't pay $300 for that because I'm cheap. It's sold through various places, so I got it somewhere where it was on sale, and then on the cash back end of things, I think they had like a special 20% cash back. So I think I paid about $150 for it between the discount when it first came out and the cash back. So you kind of have to investigate because it's sold at some huge retailers which will never do a discount on SkinMedica, or some other smaller retailers like Planet Beauty, which frequently will do 20% off. So, okay, in terms of animal testing, it looks like SkinMedica is cruelty-free from what I found, but I really didn't find a whole lot of info on it, so leave a link if you have more info on it. But in terms of performance, so there's been a few products that I've tested that I will say have made a huge difference on my skin quickly, and this was one of them. I was quite impressed with it. Now I see why a lot of people really buy into the TNS products from SkinMedica. It really was impressive. It did have a huge effect on fine lines and wrinkles, especially on the eyes and mouth area. It was difficult not to be impressed with it, to be honest. I really didn't want to be impressed with it because A, it's expensive, and B, I'm being a guinea pig by buying into the growth factors thing, but it really was impressive, I must say. In terms of acnegenic ingredients, there's only one of note, which is butylene glycol. Again, the price, about $300 unless you shop around or wait for a good sale to come, which does happen sometimes, so. In terms of the it factor, it's so expensive for the packaging to be totally bad is unfortunate. Not even just the two chambers not pumping correctly, but the flaky silver things annoy me. There's a dupe, so if you're in the market for it and you want to save $200, maybe the dupe testing out is a good alternative. I'll have to buy the full size to really get a good idea of this, if it's really a dupe or not, but it looks pretty similar, so yeah. So out of everything, the effectiveness I don't question, I just question the price and the packaging. So With a 10 being a perfect score, I give this one a 7. Effective, yet expensive. And it doesn't always need to be that way, but a lot of times it is. So anyway, I'm interested in hearing from you guys if you've had a chance to try this or anything else from the TNS line. What have you tried and how'd you like it? So leave a comment. I love hearing from you, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys.